you're having a good night. I got my tech guy in here.
Hi.
So tonight is the 9th day of the countdown to Christmas. And thank you to Damon Oates of Deco Exchange who has set this whole thing up. There are 23 of us leading up to Christmas. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Donna, thank you. So I wanted to tell you, tomorrow night, Clara and Nicole from She's Crafty 2 will be on, and the next night, Tammy Loves. So I hope y'all would, thank you, sis. I hope y'all will go and give them a little love too. So, because we're all having a great time watching each other's videos because there's a lot I haven't seen before. So it's been a lot of fun. All right, well, I will pan down and we'll get started. Thank you, Sandra. Hey, Eileen. Thank you. Bye, buddy. All right, so tonight we are going to do New Year's. Thank you, Mary. I thought it would just be fun to do something a little different, still in the Christmas season, but something a little different. Hey, Deb, thank you. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Cindy, thank you guys so much. So what we're going to do is we are going to use a 15-inch pencil work wreath. So it already has the ties already attached. Hi, Wanda. And we're going to be using gold and silver. Aren't those pretty? I love those. Thank you. You made it on. Yay. Thank you. Thank you so much for the happy birthdays. So we're going to be doing New Year's. So I don't know if you saw my little sneak peek, but so this is going to be kind of one of the things that we're going to do. I used my Cricut and put happy birthday on one of those little baby bottoms. I thought that would be fun. So we are going to be doing the poof curl. I know y'all have seen me do this before. This is one of my favorite methods. So we're going to use 2 colors at one time. And what I'll do, and these are both 21-inch, this gold came from Trendy Tree, and the silver actually came from the Christmas tree store. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Hey, Terry, thank you. So, I will just use my phone as a lovely weight. It's not on, is it? It is on. I thought I felt that hot. Okay, I'm going to cut this every 10 inches. So, just use my little mat here and cut 10 inches. And I've cut a bunch, so you don't have to watch me cut all these. So you'll end up with 2 pieces like this. Okay. All right. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our wreath form back. And I am going to start on the bottom. So I'm not worried about these ties at the top. I'm just going to kind of push them into the center. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Debbie. I know. Isn't that mesh pretty? I love that mesh. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Shelly. All right, so I'm just going to open all the ties up. I know, I love these colors. Thank you. Hey, Sally. All right, so once I get all these ties open. Hey, Dorothea, thank you. Yours is on the 19th. Well, happy birthday early. Hey, Michelle. So I will just take these and separate them. And then I want to curl from the end. And I'm going to very loosely curl it. You don't want to curl from the middle because if you curl from the middle, it'll be too tight for you to do your poof in the middle. Yay, April, you made it. Thank you. December 15th. Awesome. Well, happy birthday early. So I am going to leave the bottom open like this. And I'm going to go to my wreath form. And I'm going to put one curl. It's about 4 inches in one side in one of these little ties. Thank you for the happy birthday. Hold on, y'all are scrolling fast. Let me scroll down. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Debbie. I'm glad you made it. Okay, so I'll do about another 4 inches on the other side and tie it down. The most important thing with this method is that this right here is facing down so that you can pull out the poof. Now, the reason that you do it kind of loosely is because if you curled it from the middle, it would be so tight you wouldn't be able to pull this out. So that's the reason why you want to do it from the sides. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Shirley, thank you. Hey, Gloria, thank you. Bella is out there playing with my boys. I kicked them off their computers while we were going to be on here, so they're out there playing with the puppy. So I have about 4 inches on each side. I have that little bottom open. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down right on top of the last one. Just like this. And then go into the next one. Now, if it makes you feel more comfortable, you can measure out the 4 inches or you can just estimate it. It's not going to be a huge thing if you don't have it exact. So, hey, LaDonna. All right, so I'm just going to keep going and see what I'm doing is alternating. So we'll go gold, silver, gold, silver, gold, silver, gold, silver. So a lot of people have been asking me if you can use more than one color. So the answer is yes, you certainly can. All right, so I curl it loosely from the ends. Make sure that bottom piece is open. And then just go back down in that tie like this. So are y'all having a good Saturday? I've been having a great Saturday. My husband got me Carolina Pottery and Hobby Lobby gift certificates. Woohoo, I'm so excited. I can't wait to go there and start some more projects. Is it snowing there? See, we never got any snow. So sad. What do I do with all the wreaths you make? I have a store, and I also sell locally, and I have a website. So I have an Etsy shop. So there we go, about 4 inches on each side. Hey, Janie. All right. So I'll just keep going along, going all the way around. I wish it snowed here. We got a little sleet, but that was about it. That's as far as we got. I know. Yeah. Australia. Awesome. Hi, Jane. So I've got my 4 inches. Now, the ones that I'm making over the 12 days, if someone doesn't win one, they will be going to my family. So several of my family members have already earmarked which ones they want. So it's a great thing to do for presents, because they can just keep using it year after year. You know, I wanted to tell you, I get the question all the time if this stuff does okay outside. You know, I did the mailbox swag the other day, and it has rained here like 4 days in a row, and it looks exactly the same as it did when I put it out there. So that'll answer your question. These things do great outside. Not as well in the summer because of the sun, but weather doesn't seem to bother them. Thank you, Kristen. Am I buffering? Can I adopt you? Which one would you pick, Lisa? All right, so we'll just keep going, curling loosely, doing the bottom. When we get to the top, we're actually going to do 2 rows. We did not get any snow. So sad. We got a little bit of sleet, but that was about it. I know. You got snow in Houston. How cool is that? Do I have a way of pricing? You mean pricing the wreaths? I would say the best rule of thumb is just to take the cost and add an hourly rate to it to start with. Of course, the best thing is to get the supplies as inexpensive as you can. So right now everything's on sale. It's the time to do it. Oh no, it's frozen. Can y'all see it okay? It's definitely not the internet. I made everyone go off, which my kids were not happy about, but it'll be okay. This weather has been kind of wreaking havoc with the internet around here. There we go. Awesome. I'm glad you can see it. All right. So we'll just keep rolling. Getting our little end curls. Let's see, did we get all the way to the end? Nope, here's our end point. And I'll tell you a little trick when you're doing this. So when you're doing this, on the bottom, you're going to have 2 curls in each one of these little ties. When you get to the top, you're going to have 4 because we're going to go around it twice. So when you go around it up top, you can get kind of lost where you are. So it works a lot better if you just count how many you have. All right, we're done with the bottom. So now we can go on to the top. Thank you, Lynn. You had a little bit of snow. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Vicki. All right. So now I'm just going to go to the top. Doesn't really matter where you start because you're going to end up kind of running into the same color anyways. So, and you're going to do 2. So you'll have kind of both colors. So I'm just doing the same thing, putting about 4 inches down, pulling my poof out, go to my next color. Thank you, Judy. It is my favorite too. I love this method. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Debbie. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Carol. I'm glad you can hear. Thank you, Lynn. All right, so I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to open my tie back up, put my curl down, and tie it back. Now, if you are kind of nervous about doing the poof method, this is actually a really great way to start because it will get you a little bit more comfortable with it since it's kind of two methods combined. I think it seems a little bit easier to me. Thank you, Tammy. Hey, Faye. Is it better? I cut the mesh every 10 inches. Thank you, Roberta. All right, so I have my little 4 inches. Just go back, put it down, and tie it off. I'm only tying it one time. And again, you want to make sure this opening is down so that you can open up your poof or loop, however you want to call it. So we'll just keep going. Curling from the end like this. You don't want to curl it tight, just loosely. Like that.
This stream's doing good.
Thank you. Yeah, it's doing okay, buddy.
All right. Nice. Hello, everyone.
Thank you, Paula. IT's here again. You doing okay, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. Your rotary won't cut as good. What kind of rotary cutter did you get, Faye?
Hi.
All right. We're good now, buddy.
All right.
That's probably because nobody's playing on their games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just keep rolling loosely. Get my little 4 inches. Put it down. I'm just tying it one time. You have a hard time cutting without the fraying. You know what? I'm going to tell you. The truth is, they all fray. All of them fray. There's nothing you can do that will completely eliminate it. You can use one of those wood burning tools. If you watch YouTube, there's quite a few that use the wood burning tool. As a matter of fact, if you look at the videos for A Noble Touch, she uses it all the time. That helps, but there's nothing that's really going to completely cut it out. The best thing to do is just cut it as few times as possible and handle it as few times as possible. That's really the trick. The trick is the more you touch it, the more it frays. So you want to, thank you, Linda. How big is the frame? The self-healing mat. Awesome. You're going to love it. This is a 15-inch work wreath frame with the gold tinsel ties. So, I'll tell you another great thing you can do with the, you okay, Bella? With the fraying is you can put a little bit of either the Krylon clear coat sealer or the E6000 adhesive spray. You don't want to put a lot, just a little light coating. That will help some too. So once we get this top layer on, we're going to do it one more time. So it looks like we've gotten all the way around. So I'll show you what it looks like so far. Aren't those bright colors? I like these colors. Have I ever tried the wood burn? I have. I do the wood burning tool sometimes if I'm trying. Thank you, Teresa. If I'm trying to like cut mesh in half, like if I have 21 inch and I want to cut it in half, I will use the wood burning tool. So what I'm going to do is go back up to the top and push the one I just did down. Open my tie back up. Put the next piece down. And what you're essentially doing is creating 3 layers. So you have one here, you'll have one here, and you'll have one on top of that. And it just makes it a lot fuller. It'll cover up that wire that's in the middle. See? That makes it a lot better. Thank you for the birthday wish. Hey, Sharon, thank you. All right, so I'll just keep rolling loosely on the ends. Have that little middle piece open. And I'll go on to the next one. So while you're up here, if you get lost, just remember to go and count. So you'll want 4 of the curls in each section. If you don't have 4, then you know that's where you need to go next. And I have had to do that several times. Okay. So you're pushing that one down and opening this one up. See, and what that does is it kind of fills in, starts filling in some of the middle, and it creates 3 layers. Thank you. I just love this method. Thank you, Bambi. I am having a good birthday. My husband got me gift cards to Hobby Lobby and Carolina Pottery and got me a cake. I'm happy. All right, so we've got our 4 inches and our little bottoms open. So just go on to the next one. Put it down right on top. I like this one because it seems to me like it has a lot more interest than just the normal poof because it has all the curls in it. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. I'm telling you, I'm so happy with my husband. He knows me well. All right. So we'll just keep going. We're almost done. We're about halfway on the top. Then we can start putting in ribbons. I love ribbons. Okay. Hey, Phyllis. KS Cookie. Hi, Tammy. My husband got me gift cards to Hobby Lobby and to Carolina Pottery. He is the bomb. And for my birthday, the boys are staying off of their games so that I won't have problems with my live. Because they are 11 and 12, so they're all playing with their friends on Minecraft and Roblox, I think it's called. Hey, Gail. Okay, so Frida, these are cut at 10 inches. And you're going to end up using about 18 of them. So you'll want to cut 18 of these. And I'm just alternating the colors. And this is a 15-inch work wreath. So it has the ties already on it. And we did 1 layer on the bottom, and we're doing 2 layers on the top. And I will kind of show you what we're doing in just a second. There we go. All right, so what we do is we take this 10-inch cut and we roll it loosely from the sides. And you want to make sure you take about 4 inches on each side as your little curl. Make sure this little bottom piece down here is open to the bottom, because you're going to want to open it and make a curl with it. A poof with it. So you see how full it starts to get after you start getting that second layer on? This is a great method. I love this method. So let's see. This one has 3. This one has 3. I think we got them all. How about that? All right, so now we get to do the fun part. Thank you, Nicole. That's so sweet. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to move my mess. We are going to have fun decorating this. So I decided this time we're going to do 14-inch ribbons. So because this is so big and full, I want to make sure you can see the ribbon. So if you haven't watched me before, what I like to do is I like to take this. It's a little tool I made. It's just a 7-inch piece of cardboard that I covered in duct tape. And I use this to make ribbon streamers. So I have the top notched, and I just take my ribbon, put it at the top, and then I just start flipping it over. So the reason I have it notched at the top is so I know, okay, to stop back up here. Then I can cut it off. And because I have the duct tape on it, my scissors will slide right through here. And just like that, we cut 4. It just really makes it a lot faster. There are some other really great ways to save time with this too. I've seen some other wreath makers use. I'm just kind of stuck on my way. So I went ahead and cut a bunch of ribbon so you wouldn't have to watch me do all that. So, hi Brenda. I think the rose gold and the champagne would look great together. Absolutely. No, that's just a friend of mine. Stickman Jones is a girlfriend of mine. So what I'll do after I get all my ribbons cut like this, I like to just take a minute and kind of run my ribbons together, because I find that when I go to put them, you want to come up here, Bella? Come. When I put them together on my wreath, it's just a lot faster if I have 2 already set together, and I can just go ahead and grab them and start going. So I've gotten a whole bunch together like this. So we're just going to start putting them on. Just ignore my puppy back there. She likes her little spot. So I just fold them in half. See, and I have lots of gold and silver together so that we can kind of match our colors. I'm going to start on the bottom and just open the tie back up, put the ribbon down, and this time I'm going to tie it 3 times. Now, you have an option of what you want to do with these ties. You can curl them up on themselves like this. I like that because it almost looks like a little detail. I just kind of like that. And then just pull your ribbon apart. And you just kind of fold it over like this so that you can see it. Like that. Yes, she makes a little nest back there. She is so funny. Thank you, Kathy. She's like Ross. She's kind of a regular in my videos. They both are. Okay, so I'll just keep doing it and fold it over. Pinch it in the middle. Looks like a, yes, it does. Hey, Trixie. So I'll just keep opening, putting my ribbon down, tie it back off, and then just make my little, curl my little ties. See how it kind of makes it look like there's something in the middle there? And then I can pull my ribbons out. See how this one's kind of, it's silver, but it's a darker color, so it contrasts. It helps if you have a little bit of contrast in there. It kind of pulls your eye, I guess you would say. So, hey, honey, thank you. Okay, that's my husband right there. See, I actually saw your comment tonight, honey. Thank you, Janice. So, we'll just keep going around. I love these sparkly colors. I don't know about y'all, but this sparkle, I love it, but it gets everywhere. My children go to school with sparkle on their clothes. It's just everywhere. I see it every time I walk out the door, but that's okay because I'm happy. I'm in here doing my wreaths and making a mess and having fun. Thank you. It's been a great day. All I need is my family. As long as I have my family, that's all I need. Hey, Doris. Uh-oh, Carol. So, Jackie, these ties right here are pencil ties, and they come on the wreath, but you can do the same thing yourself just by adding some pipe cleaners onto a wreath form. You would put 10 on the bottom and 8 on the top. So, hi, Cindy. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Jackie. I love these colors too. So I just keep putting them down, tie it 3 times, and then just quickly curl these in on themselves. Okay. All I'm sparkly. So when we get to the top, we will not put one in every one because we're going to make a bow. I love making bows. Snowy, I bet it is snowy. It snows in Ohio a lot. I have a lot of family up there. Hey, Mary. How are you? How's your weather there? Okay. Ignore my phone. That's my sister. She's calling to wish me happy birthday, I'm sure. So I'll call her back in a little bit. All right, so we're just about done at the bottom. Just a few more. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you, Mary. It is a good one. Thank you, Polly. 2 inches of snow. Wow. Whew. Thank you, Trudy. I had a great day, and my family's here, so that's all I need. Okay. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It's been fun. This is the perfect way to end it. Doing my favorite thing. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. It's so sweet. I sure appreciate it. Okay, so we've gotten the bottom done. Now we can do the top. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Debbie. Well, happy late birthday. I hope you had a good one. So I'm going to put some up here. Not a ton, but some. Like this. You see why I did the 14? You see, this is so big. It kind of needs the 14. Brandy, you can do it. Now I'm going to do some ribbon tails on the top, just not the whole thing. Cold and snowing. Yucky. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Doris. Listen, y'all can do the same thing. I promise. You just have to start. Once you start, you'll just get better and better and better. Just takes practice. Yep, 10 inches. I cut every 10 inches. Thank you, Rhonda. 4 inches, Terry, that's a lot. And it's still snowing? Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Okay. So let's see. Whoop. So see, we're almost done. We're about out. Sticks to my shirt. Drawing. So I have been doing the 12 days of Christmas, and I am currently having a drawing for the 12th day. On the 12th day, I will pick someone with a random generator, and you can either select a Pro Bow the hand or a wreath that I made during the 12 days or supplies. So if you want to join, just add your name in this list and I will add you after the video. Thank you, Sharon. The mesh is, so this is a 21-inch roll. Let's see, here it is. So this is a 21-inch roll and it's cut every 10 inches. And the gold one is from Trendy Tree and this one is from the Christmas tree store. So this is what we're looking like so far. Your class wanted a Pro Bow. Thank you, Christina. How are you? Miss Busy. I know you're busy. I love the Pro Bow too. It is awesome. I am going to do it by hand. That way, if you don't have a Pro Bow, you can still make it. So, Nancy, I will make sure you are on the drawing list because we are having fun. All right, so we're just going to pick some ribbons here. So this one, I got this one. Let's see if I can get the light better. Oh, here. No wonder the light's bad. Where's my little thing? Haha. That's why it was looking funny. Okay, so this is one that has gold and silver. So I thought that this would, thank you, Nedra. Nita. Sorry, I think I'm getting blind in my now old age. So I'm just going to take this, and this is going to be the center. So I'm going to start off by making a little loop. Yeah, that little center loop. And I'm going to have some, want to make sure I have excess in the middle because I don't want that to come loose later. So I'll just hold it in my hand like this. And I'm going to twist this first piece. You have to do that because there's a good side and a bad side. Okay, so I'm going to do about 3 inches. So about 3 inches. Twist. Make another loop. About 3 inches. Like that. Just hold it in my fingers. And I will twist it again. We'll make another 3-inch loop. Pinch it, hold it in my fingers. Twist it. Another loop. Okay, so that's all we're going to do with this ribbon. So we're going to have 2 in the middle. Hi, Pamela. I do use wired ribbon. Sometimes I don't use wired ribbon. I'm sorry, Wanda. I will, Debbie. Sometimes I don't use wired ribbon, but it's a little bit more challenging. So generally speaking, I like to use the wired ribbon. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a pipe cleaner, a gold one, and I'm going to run it through the middle of this and just tie it off one good time. Like that. I'm going to set that down. I'm going to go to my next ribbon. So I can put that aside. So this is the way that you can make a multiple, ooh, look at all that sparkle, a multiple ribbon bow. And you don't have to hold it all in your hand because, boy, that starts to hurt after a while. So now I'm going to do about a 4-inch loop. See that gold? So I want to do about 3 of these. So I made a loop on each side and then twist the bottom. I want it to be the same size. I'll pinch it in the middle, twist it. Same thing, make sure they're the same size. I'll pinch it, twist it, get that pretty side up. Hi, Ross.
Everything's still going good?
Everything is still going good.
All right, cool.
Your setup is working well.
Yay.
I'm telling you. It's good. All right. So I've gotten 3 loops. It does help a lot if you fluff out the bow with the Pro Bow. It sure does. That is definitely my new obsession. So I have the 3 together. I can move this one aside. I can bring this back, open this back up, and then what I do is I just set this down upside down on top of this one and tie it off again. I am going to use the fluff box when we're done though, so you'll get to see that for sure. Then I want to do a silver one. Whew. And I am going to do this one 5 inches. Hi buddy, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So about right here. I absolutely will enter you in. There is no requirement for how long you have been watching. What's upside down? Okay, so I've got the same size. So I made my 2 loops. Just going to twist it in the middle. Hold on, I don't have a good grip. There we go. Okay. Make another loop. Come back to the center. Twist again. Make another loop. Again. Again. Twist again. Make sure they're the same size. Come back. Hold it in the middle. And cut it off. There we go. So I will just open this back up again. Place this one down, upside down. And I'm going to tie it off as tight as I can make it, just really tight. A great way to do that is to twist it while you're holding it in your hand. Like that. Okay, so now I've gotten all this together. So what I'm going to do is bring out my flip box. This is the fluff box. This is the most awesome thing ever. I will enter you, Erica. Hey, Joyce, you're from Columbia. I'm in Lexington. I sure will, Doris. Yeah, I make bigger loops on the bottom. Okay. So a lot of times if I'm using, and I get into my fluff box, I can't really get long enough. So I'll just add another pipe cleaner on it, and then it reaches. So now what I'll do is get this on here, and I will start pulling these apart. So I just want to go kind of opposite ends like this. See, this is why the fluff box is so great, because you can just start really pulling your ribbons and get them where you want them to go. See, we've got the kind of combo on the top, and then we have the gold and the silver underneath it. So, and if you tied this well, you can yank it pretty well. It's not going to come loose. And then once I get it in the place that I want it to be in, I will just stick my hand in there and start fluffing it up like this. So what y'all think? You like this? I like these colors together. Yes, it is amazing, Beth. I agree. I will enter you, Debbie. So I'll be announcing the winner on day 13, well, December 13th, on my Facebook page and probably on my YouTube channel. So you don't have to be present to win or anything like that. Just check back. All right. So we got our bow fluffed up, so we can take it off our box. See, the brilliance of this box is that it has this little eye hook here, and it has a nail over here. And so you can just twist it on here and twist it over here, and it holds it. It's nice and sturdy. And when you get the Pro Bow, you can get one of these too. Or make one. But honestly, by the time you go out and buy the supplies, you might as well just buy it when you get the Pro Bow. All right, so we've got our bow. So right here is where I haven't added any ribbon. So I'm just going to open up my ties, and I'm just going to tie it right underneath here and tie it down to the frame. Like this. There we go. And I can just kind of refluff it. Like this. It's pretty and sparkly. There we go. We've got our little bow. All right, now I want to show you the fun stuff I found for this. We'll move these out of the way. Okay, so when I think of New Year's, for some reason I always think of the New Year's baby. Look at this. How funny is that? I think this thing is just so cute. So what I did is I had one of these little babies for when I do one for a shower, and I just printed something off of my Cricut for New Year and just stuck it right on there. So we can stick him right in the middle. Isn't that cute? I thought it was so funny. I just couldn't help myself. Okay. Now, you don't have to do the baby. So the other thing you can do is I got some plastic. These are just plastic champagne glasses. And you can just take some tulle and tie these together. So let's see. So you'll have to tell me which way you like better. I thought the little baby thing was funny. But I like this too. So, you know, if you've ever watched my videos before, I like to give options so that you kind of have an idea of what you would want to do. All right, so you just take it, you tie it, and then you put it in the middle, like this. Little champagne glasses. And then, let's see. I have this cute little hat. Isn't that cute? See, it has little Happy New Year's on it. This one will stand out very well because it has black in it. So it's going to be a big contrast. Love the glasses. I love the glasses too. They're pretty. I like the little champagne glasses. So you just tie these together. A great thing to do is put a little glue, so we'll get the hot glue going. We'll put a little dab of glue in there to keep these glasses together, and then we'll tie them in the center. Okay, some other things I thought you could do. So there's lots of stuff out right now. You can add some of these little noisemakers in. Just have them kind of standing up. Let's see. So right here we don't really have any ribbon, so we can take a couple of these and tie them into the wreath. We'll put a little bit of hot glue on there too to keep it in place. See, then you have a little sparkle coming out. Noisemakers, I know. Aren't those cute? So these would be easy. These are so easy to put in. You just kind of, see, we've already made our little hole, so we can just kind of tie it right in. Put some little noisemakers in around here. Like this. I thought this would be fun. Yep, we're definitely going to be doing the hat. I love this hat. Isn't this cute? You can get really big hats if you wanted to do. This is another thing you could do. You could get a big hat and put it in the center. But I think we're going to do the glasses. So I just got these at Party City when I was out the other day. I got this at Party City too. It even has little deco tubing on it. How perfect is that? So what I'm going to do with this, see, this one was actually a headband. So I just pulled the headband part out, and I can just use that same thing to slide a pipe cleaner in. See if I can get it to go across. I may need to punch a hole in that. Let's just make a little hole in that. Okay, there we go. Shorten it a little bit. All right, there we go. So I just kind of put the pipe cleaner through here. Isn't that cute? I like everything on this. It has like a little feather. I just think that's so cute. Glitter ball. That would be a great idea too. I like that. Yeah, I don't, the big hat was just a little bit too big, I think. All right, so I'm just going to take this hat and I'm going to put it right down here. And I'm just going to tie it on to these ties that are here with my pipe cleaner. There we go. Like that. Can you see that? So let's see if our hot glue gun's ready. Not quite. Sometimes it takes a minute. Thank you, April. Thank you, Patty. On my Cricut, I have not done any tutorials on the Cricut yet, but I'm hoping to get to that. Thank you, Mickey. Yeah, I know. Aren't these pretty? These are so pretty. I know. Well, that's why we kind of hid those away, because this kind of matches this gold a little bit better. So, but that's okay. The ties, really getting one of these work wreaths, the best thing it does for you is it just saves time. That's all it really does. It doesn't make a big difference in the scheme of things. There we go. Okay, so I just put a little glue on there, and I'm going to glue the other one there. So I've got them kind of crossed. And I will let that set for a second and see if anybody has any questions. Hi, Wanda. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Holly. Hi, Charles. Melanie. Ah, Melanie. I love that little box. Thing is awesome. Okay, so this is just about glued.
Hey, do you mind like stopping for like two minutes? Like,
I'm almost done, buddy. Just give me a couple minutes.
Okay, like it's urgent, like
Just a couple minutes.
like I might have my foot might maybe bleeding.
I see. I promise I'll come check it in just a second, baby.
It is like all over the place.
Okay, I'll come check you. Okay, so I just tied them together like this. See? And then what I will do is I will take a pipe cleaner and I will run it through the back where you can't see it. I may need to loosen this up a little bit. I'm just going to stick a pipe cleaner under here so I have something to tie it down with. Like that. And I tell you that this is a really great thing to do if you're doing a wreath for a wedding. This is an awesome thing to do. I've done several like this where you just get the glasses and you tie them together. And you just put it down right in the center. So I want to be able to see that gold. I will just take this pipe cleaner. Let's see how close I am to the. So what I'll do is I'm going to tie one side on this side right down to the frame. Like that. And I'm going to tie the other side. You okay, buddy?
It just stings.
I'm sorry, what'd you do?
I was cutting my nail because you know how it hurts.
Oh.
It felt like rain. So I was able to cut it out, and a little bit more. I tried cutting it. I was able to get it off, and it just hurt.
I'm sorry.
I cut it a little bit more than I should.
It's okay. I promise I'll come look at it in just a second, okay? Okay, so this isn't quite long enough. So I'm just going to add a little bit more on here. And what I'm doing is tying it on each end. That way it will stay where I want to put it. Hey, Catherine. Thank you, Ginger. Hey, Jeannie. All right, so I'll take this one, go under the mesh, tie it to the frame, like that. Then I'll pull the other side, go under here, and tie it to the frame on this side. Okay. This just kind of gives it a little extra. You see my dog sacked out back there. Okay. Now, what I will do is I will take let me get this pulled out. I will take a little bit of glue and I will glue this down to the mesh to make sure it's going to stay in place. So I tie it from each side and then glue a little bit on the other sides. And there we go. So it's a New Year's. Thank you, Billy. So what you think? Let me pull this up a little bit. There we go. Something a little different. So you can have something for New Year's. Whoops, our little noisemaker came out. All right. I sure hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Make sure you go and watch Clara from She's Crafty 2 tomorrow, because I guarantee you that she will make something awesome. She always does. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to enter the drawing, make sure that you leave your name here and I will know to add you to the list. And I will be back tomorrow for day 10 on my page. I'm having a lot of fun doing all these videos, so I hope y'all will come back and join me then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.